There we go. So that's interesting because it looks like my intro for some reason didn't play. Did I move it? Oh, I changed the name of it. I think it's the 15-second one. Is the one that I'm not positive. All right. This is probably gonna play as soon as I'm done with this, so bear with me for 1 second.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, interesting. I'm not really sure why so it's weird because it's playing through my chat interface rather than my computer interface. But yeah, welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Nico. I go by Quintric online, and today we're gonna be playing a little bit more Halo. I may be joined by my friend Grant, who goes by Kieran Thill a lot of different places. Cubix, thank you for the resub. 4 months, 2 months away from getting that Trickin' badge and graduating up from the coin. But thank you for tuning in, dude. I appreciate it. And thank you for the resub. Subs, bits, tips, donations, and patrons go a long way to make sure that we can continue to do this full time. So thank you for that, dude. I do appreciate it. We are streaming on Twitch and YouTube today. So there are going to be some comments that I read and respond to that for some of you may seem like they're completely out of the blue. So just go with me on some of this stuff. APM Mercado, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. And Dragon Madness 622, welcome. Thank you for tuning in, saying hi in chat. I appreciate it. Welcome you guys. We also have a couple of Thunder Maestro, or Maestro, I'm not really sure how you would like for that to be pronounced, has subbed for 2 months. So congrats on the platinum badge, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. I'll be making mead soon. I'm very no kidding. Cubix, what kind of mead are you making? What's your base? Are you using any kind of fruit? What kind of yeast are you using? How long you age? I have so many questions. All right, so I'm gonna click multiplayer here, and then I don't know where my friend is at, and I'm actually not really sure how the Steam friends list works with this. I think you have to have your friends added on like Xbox somehow. I don't know how that works, but let's check out what these challenges are. That's mostly what I'm gonna be focused on for now. I think I have a lot that have to do with just completing ranked arena specifically, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, speaking of mead, John-Luc and I have been moving a bunch of stuff around, getting ready for our family to come down. Saturday is the last day for me to record stuff, because at the end of the day on Saturday, we're taking down all the tripods, cameras, cables, lights, and everything, and basically turning the bar back into like just a bar and not a recording space. So everything's going to be spick and spam clean, hopefully, for my family to come down. And then I'm just going to be, I was going to say ripping drinks, but that's, I'm not going to be drinking anymore with my family here, believe it or not. I don't know if I could, if I tried. And if I did, it might kill me. No, I'm probably just going to be making a lot of drinks for my family while they're here. And I'm actually looking forward to that. Other players loading. Let me see if I'm in Discord here. Grant may be in a separate voice chat. He's in an AFK chat in a different Discord server, but he's also muted and deafened in that chat, so I don't think I'm gonna get his attention if I just hop in. In other news, Fight Night, the segment that I was a part of last week, is going on right now, actually. They went live, I think, a couple hours ago, so they may be here about to wrap. Let me hop in on their stream and just say hi really quickly. Twitch.tv/crown. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna mute that, and I'm just gonna say hi here in chat.
Grab that skull and don't let go, Spartan.
Ball incoming.
Frag out.
Enemy has the ball.
So today on Fight Night, apparently, I think they're doing Battlefield 2042, and they have Golden Glove on there, which is interesting. I've also not played Battlefield 2042, so I have no idea what's going on here now that I'm watching. But I mean, it's an FPS, so I've got to imagine it's similar to what I'm already doing here.
We have the ball.
Also, as a bartender, like, I'm pretty decent at reading lips just from working in crowded bars. So like, you read a lot from like people's shoulders and kind of like their posture, whether or not they seem comfortable. Tells you a lot about probably what it is that they're
Enemy
saying.
has the ball.
Golden Glove looks like he's having an awesome time, and I don't blame him. Like, I had a blast working with Chelsea and Paul last week. I wish I could play with them again this week, especially since they're playing an FPS, which is definitely inside my wheelhouse, and just in general sounds like a lot of fun.
We have the ball.
Hostile carrier down.
They have either finished or they're going to a commercial break. I can't tell for sure which one it is, but
Gained the lead.
yeah, they're still alive. I'm gonna keep this just running here in the background, but in the meantime,
Ball dropped.
We've lost
I have my Twitch
possession.
tab
Enemy has the
muted.
ball.
Overshield inbound.
Ball dropped.
Bye bye everyone. Yeah,
Enemy
okay,
has the
so I
ball.
guess that was the end of the stream.
Overshield available.
Victory!
Lost
GG.
the lead.
Gold Glove. I guess Gold Glove won the event. I don't, yeah, I literally showed up
Enemy
right
halfway
before they
to
were like,
victory.
and
Enemy
that's
has the
all we
ball.
have time for today, folks.
Enemy's hurt.
Ball dropped.
That was not my
We have
intention.
the
I
ball.
definitely, I meant to tune in
Hostile
earlier.
carrier down.
But then I had a good friend of mine. He was like, hey,
Enemy
you know,
has
I
the
might be
ball.
playing Halo later today. So I decided that might be more
Ball
fun
dropped.
than making drinks and stuff there at the bar. Especially since last night,
We have the ball.
I ran out of
Ball
steam
dropped.
like 30 minutes into my life. I was just
Carrier
burned
down.
out on
Enemy has the ball.
cleaning
Ball
and
dropped.
recording and everything. And today, when I went into the bar, I had to record for a separate event for another social media platform before I could even
Seven sniper inbound.
figure out what the hell I'm doing. There we go.
What a shot!
Sometimes you gotta fire from the hip. You know what I'm saying?
Gained the lead. Ball dropped.
Enemy
has the ball.
Just normal honey mead. Gonna make two
Lost
batches.
the
Sorry, I know I'm behind on these comments. Gonna make two batches, both the same for fermentation, but for the 2 to 3 month settling period, I'm gonna do one in a glass jug and the other in an oak barrel. Are you doing an actual barrel or are you using staves? Just out of curiosity, I don't really know what the
Enemy has
difference
the
is
ball.
because I haven't tried
Forecast
oak aging anything that I've made. Red Star brand.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Yeah, I use the Red Star Premier Blanc, which is basically champagne yeast. That's what I use, and I have like tons of it still at my bar because I ordered too much of it, which is part of my brand.
Big shot.
Overshield
That's right.
inbound.
Tell you what.
Lost.
That's unfortunate. How's moving stuff, Emily? Like any fun stories?
Facing elimination.
So we're the move that we're doing to in and around
Let's
DC
grind them
is
to a
we've pushed it back a lot, and now we're not going to be able to move. What the heck? Okay, there. I have no idea what's going on. I tried to pick up the skull and I got clipped, and then I tried to pick up the heat wave and I got clipped, and then I tried to just like every time I pressed E to do anything, it just like you've lost connection to the game server. All right, well hopefully I'm not banned from ranked for getting disconnected because that would be really frustrating. You are also using Premier Blanc. Yeah, it's the same thing I use. I will warn you, we sampled an apple cider that I made a long time ago that also uses Premier Blanc. It is bone dry. it will consume all of the sugar that you have in there if you let it. So if you don't want it to be bone dry, you may have to add sugar after fermentation is done. Waffles or pancakes? I prefer waffles. Waffles are superior pancakes. They are pancakes that have been made more space efficient. And for the honey, I'm using a local bee farm honey. Oh, sick. Cool. Do you know what it is that the bees make the honey out of? Because I used a great deal of wildflower honey, which is like your generic, that typically any honey that can't really be pinpointed to like a specific sort of plant is just categorized as wildflower honey, because they assume that the bees are pollinating flowers and they're wildflowers. You get the idea. Which battlefield is your go-to? Hey man, I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Make love, not war. No, I haven't played Battlefield since I think Battlefield 4. I want to say a long time ago, it feels like. It's just not an FPS franchise that I'm really jazzed about ever, really. My FPS stuff that I get like really into is anything to do with Destiny or Halo, and that's pretty much it. Actual barrel. It's a 5-quart barrel. $1.25 gallons. That's a 3-liter barrel, I think, or a 4-liter barrel. I don't think it's a 3-liter barrel, because a 3-liter barrel, I believe, would be actually under a gallon. And I've never heard of a 4-liter barrel, so I guess that's a 5-liter barrel?
Lost the lead.
I'm used to barrels coming in metric measurements. That's why I'm confused. There we go. Big thing about the BR, once you've popped the shields, basically land shots until you can pop your enemy's shield, and then you just need to like drag your burst across their face. Try as hard as you can, and you can get it hip firing relatively easily.
Another one down.
Yeah, I'm excited. Actually, Jean-Luc and I kind of forgot that we had made so much cider a long time ago, because we found, and this should never happen to you if you're doing this and taking it seriously, we found four batches of cider. Two of them had been, 3 of them had been bottled, and 1 of them had just been left in primary fermentation because it was a cold brew cider that I made that I just kind of like cracked out on a whim during the live stream. Oh god, I don't like that.
Active camo
Feels bad, man. Hold on, that's an enemy, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that is definitely an enemy though. Oh my god. This is why we can't have nice things. Let's see if I can... No? I guess not. Okay. We'll move on from there then. We're only behind by 4? Oh my god! The whole not having a radar, it makes a huge difference.
Yard safe.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo! If any of my teammates would like to help me out, that'd be really great. I'd really appreciate it. Sorry, 5 liters. I'm used to using quarts because of my job. Okay, I mean, yeah, fair enough. I was just confused. That's my fault. I was trying to do the math, but I'm also a little bit distracted. What's going on here? What? What? Huh? How? I'm pretty sure I had full health. How did? Oh no, that's right. He did ping me right before I like fell down this small gap. Risk it for the biscuit.
Available. Ooh.
Ah, no. How was I too far for the lunge? What? Okay, now I feel even worse because I basically hand delivered the sword to these guys. I don't feel so bad because we definitely have one player who's just not been here the entire time. They're right. I feel like if a grenade detonates right next to your foot, a frag grenade, that should kill you. I don't care who you are.
Grapple shot obtained.
You can't really make a good argument that, you know, a frag grenade wouldn't kill a Spartan if they were standing directly on top of it. But a plasma grenade would kill you if it was stuck to you. Those two things don't really reconcile with one another. It doesn't really make sense. Correct. See, that's what I mean. Like, once I saw that his okay, that's different. Once I saw that his shield was broken, then I just have to like kind of drag my cursor over his face. It honestly, like, it works like 99% of the time, it feels like.
We lost a teammate.
Yard sale.
Why is
I
what?
couldn't
Why,
have
why
done it
is that a
without
yard
you.
sale?
That is
Oh, hey, what's up, bud?
active camo inbound.
Okay, that was stupid.
Active camo available.
Son of a... You gotta be kidding me, dude. Who aims up there? Oh my god. Having one teammate who is like not moving, and then having other teammates who do what I just did and like just like that,
Target
don't
spotted.
move for the first 5 seconds.
Taking fire.
It's like playing with like 2.5 versus 4 people. That's what it feels like. How did what? See, that's what I don't get. It feels like he one-shot me with a melee, but that's not how the game works. But I had 2 bursts into his body and grenade
5
damage
minutes remain.
and couldn't melee him for the kill. There's got to be, it just feels like sometimes there is a facet to this game that I am not really aware of.
Shield down.
That's different. I was outnumbered and outgunned.
Get back.
Enemy
I have
team
9
nearing
kills
victory.
and 11 deaths. I'm not doing well. I was probably out of ammo, actually.
Repulsor acquired.
Yeah, it's the longer that this goes on, the more it feels less like it's a 4v4 and more like it's me and one other dude who's actually here versus 4 people. And we have 2 teammates who are just feeding them kills. See that? 3 people running directly at me. Also, sorry, brain just registered. It's wildflower honey. Okay, cool, cool. I mean, that's pretty standard. Sometimes people will use like honey from a specific tree or a specific fruit or something like that.
Got the camo. Taking fire.
Oh, no hit register. I feel like someone's definitely here. How did he? There's something going on that I just don't understand. Chelsea in the Fight Night chat. Thank you to everybody, I guess. This is honey from a city that I grew up on. Oh, cool. When I first made my mead originally, I tried to reach out to a local beekeeper that I know. His name's Jesse. But he actually he changed the name of the company because it was Holland Hives. I can't recall off the top of my head what it's called now, but he is in his own right a pretty prolific beekeeper. But what he does with his company actually is he leases the service of keeping bees, which means if you hire him, you give him money, he comes to your house and he sets up beehives to collect honey. And you don't have to do anything with these hives. You're not like, you don't touch them. You can look at them and admire them. And then when they're ready to harvest, he will show up. If there's anything maintenance related, like if you notice that the bees suddenly have left the hive, or that they're swarming over to like nearby vegetation or something like that, then Jesse will come out and fix that kind of stuff for you ad hoc, whenever you need it. Fun fact about Jesse, he used to be a full-time bartender at one of my local spots, and he quit that literally like 2 weeks before I decided to make a mead, and I was a little bit annoyed by that because I was like, which is entirely selfish. I'm willing to reconcile with that. But I was really, because like I needed 15 pounds of honey to make all of the mead that I had planned on making. And I could think of no better way to get it and no better place to get it from than my friend. So instead of doing that, and if you guys can go back, I think there's a YouTube video on this. It's kind of old now. I literally just scrounged pounds of honey from around my house until eventually I did have 15 pounds. And there was a little bit of it that wasn't even honey. It was agave that I had to use in there. And then after that, I learned that Costco sells 5-pound bottles of wildflower honey for like $10, less than $10, I think. That would have been a better way to get into it. And to add more chaos to all of this stuff, we also opted to add wormwood and juniper berries to the mead. I have no idea what kind of effect that's gonna have, and I'm terrified to find out. But I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know if it ends up killing my entire family. This is one of Hewitt's honey. This one is Hewitt's Honey Farm. It's pretty big down here in Alabama, to my knowledge. Very well may be. The name is good branding. It sounds like it should be familiar. I just don't know where from. What are the other, there's like certain I need to get energy sword. I need 1 energy sword kill, and I need to kill an enemy Spartan attacking a friendly zone. So I need some sort of zone control game mode playlist, whatever. And I need there to be a sword on that map. There was a sword on the last map that I did pick up that I'm positive I got cheated out of somehow. When I'm playing the game, I'm constantly, I mean, there's like your obvious things like where is your gun pointed and where are the enemies at. There are other things that like my brain keeps track of. Like if I know that you are, let's say 20 meters away from me, according to how the game judges distance. If I run around a corner and dead sprint in a straight line, there's no way that you could close that gap without some sort of like extra ability like a dash or a grapple hook. So if I see you 20 meters away and I shoot at you, get your attention and decide, whoops, I am boned here, and decide to turn 180 and run away, there isn't a way reasonably that you should be able to catch up to me to melee me from behind. And that happened twice on the last map, which to me means probably people are using grapple hooks and stuff to close that distance to get easy backslap kills.
You ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Slayer.
Match is starting. In a minute, though. I'll walk out there in a minute. Hmm?
Slay 'em all! No mercy!
We might be able to just order, like, Go Puffs. Stuff that we need. Roll Tide. I've been watching a lot of what is it? Drew Talbert, I think is the creator's name. He's pretty prolific on YouTube and Instagram. He's blowing up here on. He's been growing consistently, we'll say, on TikTok relatively recently. Good for him. The dude is super duper funny. Tells really good stories. Also happens to be a pretty good actor for the kind of content that he does. And I think it's intentional. I think he probably has the potential to like seriously act in a serious role if he wanted to. But he writes all of his own scripts, and his scripts are also really funny. I feel like he's gonna come underneath here. Or he's just gonna run entirely, which is not a bad idea. I'm very confused by this. There's part of me that just like flinches at like making a mess of the box.
Overshield inbound.
As silly as that sounds, it's a part of me that I'm never gonna be able to shake.
Whoosh! Overshield
Whoosh is right.
available.
Yes, and while everyone is looking at you, hold on. There's 4 enemies down here. Last I checked. Hey, what's up, buddy? I've got a dash and I've got a shotgun. I'm not afraid to use either one. I also don't know how to use either one, so that helps. Where did they go? Oh, I mean, they might have all died because they were kind of clumped up in really, really dumb places.
And 41
here we go.
Spanker inbound.
I whiffed the shotgun shot. Funny how that happens. Like, you would... Like, as soon as I decide to put pressure on the mouse button, so many times that's when, like, my target just decides to go... sidestep immediately. I'm sure there's some sort of, like, specific timing behind it. I have no idea what that timing is. Ah, good. I got the kill and the kill assist. That's half their team down, which means I kind of have a little bit of freedom. I'm assuming what I'm seeing here is probably a guy running around the corner, actually. And it is! No, no shotgun. No problem. You know what I'm saying?
Inbound.
No! Got him. Worth it. First try.
Halfway to victory.
I'm getting all of that out now before I play with Grant, because I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want to listen to me just like, oh no, he's not gonna want to listen to me like shouting into my microphone. I want to bet.
Other one down.
So I'm gonna finish this one, and then I need 2 more competitive matches. There's a tricky challenge that I have to get kills with the commando. The reason that it's tricky, it's not hard to hit people with the commando, but it is dog shit for damage. So that doesn't help. Like, there have been times where I've been shooting at somebody who has no shields and just like laid a whole magazine into them, and then they just like walk up to me and melee me. I don't know what it is about this gun. This feels like another one of those things where there must be some other mechanic to using it effectively that I am just not aware of. Oh, good. Okay, there it is. Cool. All right, so the trick here is to wait until one of my allies almost kills somebody and then stealing that kill. Oh, there we go. The other problem I have is that it's so inferior to the battle rifle, and the battle rifle is the thing that you start with. So there's going to be a lot of engagements like this one, I'm sure, where I am right across the field from somebody, but because they have the battle rifle, even though my gun feels like one that it should be designed to place specific, precise, and accurate shots, the battle rifle is more forgiving, easier to use, does more damage. It's just all around a better gun. There's no reason that you should pick up a commando when you have battle rifles on the map. Or nearly any other gun, to be completely frank. I don't know what niche this gun is meant to be filling. Oh, wait, yeah, there we go. That works. So the most honest kill I've gotten with the commando since I picked up this challenge was that I meleeed somebody from the side and then filled them with commando rounds. And even then, I still nearly lost. Like, I meleeed them from the side, and then they started shooting me with a battle rifle, which is a 3-round burst, and I still only barely managed to kill them by, like, eating away their health with the commando.
5 minutes remaining.
I want to say, especially since it's one that uses, here we go, here's another one of these. Especially since it's one of these that uses like physical ammo, it's probably something where like the precision damage is very important. But you see that? That guy had no idea I was there. I meleeed him and I still died. I meleeed him before he even knew I was there, filled him full of bullets, and I still died. And that is your best case scenario when you're using the commando. You can't prove to me otherwise. Unless someone wants to go ahead and make a reel of all of the times that this gun has gotten good kills, which I don't think has ever happened, to be completely honest. Oh, here we go. Oh, he ran. That makes sense. Normally, when your shield gets completely broken, you don't stick around. Here's a decent strategy for this map that most people just don't see coming. I like sneaky things. If you do that series of jumps here, it puts you here in a spot where it's not really, most people don't run here first, because in order to do that, you would spawn down there, you would have to run all the way around here, and then come this way, and then you would go out over here. So this side of the map is probably one of the most forgiving, especially if you're trying to get like these kinds of kills with specific weapons.
Victory!
Oh, okay, cool. That guy's character looked really cool for somebody I didn't see do anything during this entire match. Rewatch and share your best moments in theater. I've never used the theater function, and I kind of wish that I had. I've had a lot of moments that are probably pretty cool, and actually probably a few that have been clipped. I wonder, what are the clips of my channel right now? Clips of my channel. Here we go. There's one here that just says bye bye. It's 6 days old. With my new overlay, so it's gotta be real. What is this? I'm kicking somebody out of a ghost. And then I fly away. And then I and then I abandon the ghost over the edge of a map. And then aside from that, the rest of the stuff's pretty tame actually. When a bartender has a what? Great idea, but gets stuck. Oh, that's me playing New World. Yeah, whatever. I need to kill more Spartans with a commando rifle, which is stupid. And then I need to complete one more ranked match. And then I can go into other things that will probably be better for completing these challenges. There was one with oh, I need to kill somebody attacking an ally or something, or I need to kill someone attacking a friendly zone is what I need to do. So I gotta hope that this is like Stronghold or something. Let's look at the game list. Yeah, Strongholds or nothing. That's the only one that has zones. Oh boy, what is it? Bye, a knife, cocktail R&D. This, all of that looks like New World. And then these are bar streams from a while ago. Okay. It's not going to be in clips I've created because it just wouldn't be. That wouldn't make any sense. I do need to add a button here to my stream deck to just clip stuff. Because I don't like having to ask you guys to clip things for me, like when cool things happen and I'm like, somebody clip that, please. It just feels like it'd be easier for me to just like press a button and get it done on my own.
Stronghold Bravo lost. Active camo inbound.
Enemy team scoring.
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Check your corners, check your
Stronghold
corners
Alpha
constantly.
is
Oh hey,
ours.
check it out. This is Stronghold.
Active camo available.
I
We've captured Bravo.
immediately don't like
Your
this. This
team
feels so
scored.
bad to me. I am gonna kind of take a long road here to get to the active camo. I would like to have it, but I don't want to die to get it. Oh, cool. Sick. Finally get into a game that I want to play, and I get the cool stuff that I need to finish my challenges, and I get disconnected. Let's see if, in addition to that, we double down. Let's see if I got banned. Oh no, not yet. By some small miracle. Count your blessings, folks. Also though, where did the music go? It's stuck at 2 minutes and 8 seconds. But it says it's playing. Okay, that was weird. There we go. Music's back. Actually, I'm going to cancel this search for 1 second. And we are going to go to a break screen for a few minutes. Guys, if you haven't already, grab some water, grab a snack, use the bathroom, stretch. If you've been sitting down and watching this entire time, get up, stretch your limbs, get that blood flowing. I'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. In the meantime, I am going to do all of those things. I'll be right back. I hope to see you guys here in a second. I have a feeling we're about to get an intro. Still working on those transitions, guys. Welcome back. Those of you who stuck around, and if it's your first time here, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Nico. I go by Quintric, and Quintric Twitch in some places, but if you're watching this, you're probably on Twitch. I am playing some Halo Infinite. I'm trying to clear the weekly challenges that we have for now, and if you guys have any personal challenges that you would like to issue to me in game, I will do my best. We'll see how that goes, but in the meantime, for now, I need to do like one more ranked match, and there's some like weapon challenge and things. You guys will see what I'm talking about here in a minute. There was a Halo. Oh god, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those streams, guys. There was an issue with the Halo Infinite servers. Oh, good. Great. Hold on. Exit. I think I'm relaunching the game, which I think is what I have to do. Yeah, I have to update the game really quickly. In the meantime, why don't we talk about our sponsors? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's just me. It's just us guys. McDrack, welcome back. How's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Hey Coin, hey, how's it going? I don't know why I've never, maybe because I've never had like a vertical screen here. I've never actually seen the detail in your profile picture before. It like reminds me of like the early 2000s Comedy Central logo. I say that because I haven't watched Comedy Central since the early 2000s. I dig it though. Yes. That 100% status. Gotta love it. Wow, never thought of it. Yeah, cause I mean, I like it. Didn't the old logo for Comedy Central also have like a crown or something behind it? No, actually, maybe I'm superimposing that onto my memory of everything that happened when I was a kid. My fondest memory of Comedy Central was a Mad TV skit that they ran. And if you guys are unfamiliar, by the way, Comedy Central was, or still is, sorry, because I haven't watched anything from them in a long time, a channel for pretty much all things comedy. It brought especially stand-up comedy to a more like widely syndicated like mainstream public by bringing it to TV. Now there's a lot of like, you have your stand-up specials and things like on Netflix and stuff like that. Before that, most of your stand-up, as far as the way I grew up, most of your stand-up, if you weren't going to shows, was coming from watching Comedy Central, especially late night. So if you stayed up late enough, and if you got bored of the commercials from watching Adult Swim on Cartoon Network, then occasionally you would click over a couple of channels. I think literally it was somewhere between 2 and 7 channels away, Comedy Central was, from Cartoon Network. And so you would go there, and that's how I discovered Mad TV. And at one point they did a parody commercial of like the best ways to die, advertising the best ways to die. And of course, one of them was obviously like dying while having sex. And my adolescent mind was like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's so crazy. And then I made the mistake of remembering that night, which is a mistake I never repeated after that moment. And I asked my mom and my dad about it later, and I was like, hey, I saw this thing on TV. So they never let me stay up late after that, is what I'm getting at.
Adult Swim.
Talking about a lot of things. Cheers.
You like goat cheese, right?
Yeah.
It's the cheese that's on that pizza.
Sounds good. Goat cheese is like kind of dry too, so it feels that.
I was thinking about
I just
toasting
feel
that
everything
with,
else is gonna be
like,
oily.
some seared ham and like some, either an over easy egg, sunny side up egg, or shrimp. Goat instead of like cheddar.
Yeah, I like that plan.
I'm like a first.
That sounds good.
I had to brainstorm.
Oh, that's all right.
I'll be back.
McDrack said, yo, you semi-Colombian or something like that, right? Yeah, in point of fact, I am, sorry, I didn't mean to juxtapose the that's what the way I sound like when I am not live streaming. Yeah, my mom is Colombian. She is from Bogota, and Spanish was actually my second language, which means I still learned it before English. Those of you keeping track at home, English is my third language. It's interesting though. It's a cop-out for me. It's a really fun one for me to use. You celebrate Dia de las Velitas? Nope. I've actually never heard of that. Is that like a specifically like a Medellin, or it sounds like it wouldn't be, otherwise you wouldn't have asked. Dude, ask your mom. And now I just want to Google it. Now I want to figure it out for myself. Oh wait, hold on. You guys, I've had Halo Infinite open for a minute. Thank you, by the way, everyone, for being so patient and just letting me entertain you. This one? Yeah? Yes? Yes? In fact, if you could do that, that'd be great. Or don't. Is there something in the way of this layer? Hold on. There is not something in the way of this layer. We're gonna cut to a separate app really quick. Then cut back maybe? Okay, maybe there is something in the way of this layer. What is something this should be able to pick up? It should be able to pick up the... Boy. This is gonna be difficult. Yeah, no wonder it's not working. Turn that off and on. Those are off. The overlay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. This is weird. You should be able to see the game. I don't know why it's not showing it to you guys. Capture any full screen application then. What if we do that? Still not the thing. It's blinking though, as if it knows it should be there. I'd like to believe. Capture foreground window with hotkey. That would probably be really effective. But I don't want to have to figure out how to do that right now. Hold on. We'll do... Let me open a separate window or game capture here and see. We'll do specific window, and then I'll see if I can do Halo Infinite this way. Nope. I don't know why. Not only do I not know why that isn't working, I don't know how to fix it. Let me try a window capture, and if that doesn't work, I'll have to do a display capture on my end. You know what? We'll cut to the chase. We'll go straight to the thing that I know works. Brilliant. Yeah? All right, good. Work for everybody else? Sick. The 7th of December. No, I mean, so that's weird because that date sticks out to me. I've never heard of this from my mom, but my dad is Belgian, the opposite corner of the world, but stick with me for this. When I was growing up, my dad would always ask us earlier on in December to leave. I don't know if anyone's gonna think this sounds like child abuse. I didn't think it did. We would leave our shoes out in the cold overnight. We wouldn't wear them the next day, for the record. We'd like, if we had extra shoes or boots or whatever, we would leave them out the night before. And then someone like Santa Claus, it wasn't, but there was a different name for him, maybe because I'm remembering it not in English. Someone would come and fill your shoes with candy. What's your reaction if your mother yells your full name? You duck. You know what I'm saying? You do one of those. If you hear your full name, like your first, middle, last, and second last name, you duck and then you run. Oh my god. If your mother yells your whole name and you aren't around to hear it, are you still gonna catch a chancla to the side of the face? Actually, I had a really funny conversation with my mom about not this specifically with all of the nuance going on in chat. Oh, there we go. I was like, why am I bronze? We talked about how, because she asked my brother and I randomly, like, by the way, this is not meant to be an indictment of my mom, but she asked, hey, did your father or I ever beat you when you were children? And I was like, that's kind of a weird, I feel like you should know the answer to this. But it gets weirder because my brother and I look at each other and we look at her and we're like, yeah, you beat the devil out of us when we were kids. That's our words, not theirs. Rightfully so. We weren't the best children, even though they were trying to be the best parents. But it was funny because my mom was like, what? No, me? Never. Maybe your dad. And I was like, first of all, Ma, that's fucked up. But second, yeah. And this is something my brother and I agreed on. We were like, yeah, Dad beat us because you asked him to. None of this is an indictment of my mom. And you can decide that it's an indictment of my dad because he's dead, so he's not gonna suffer from that. No, my brother and I were terrible kids. I don't blame them for doing that.
And don't let go, Spartan.
Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
I feel my spine tighten, but it's followed by a wooden spoon hitting the counter.
Overshield inbound. Overshield available.
I feel like you can tell how Hispanic somebody is
Enemy has the ball.
by asking them what side of a wooden
Ball
spoon
dropped.
you would
has
be
the ball.
beaten with.
Watch my back.
Maybe that's just the idea is light up multiple candles and wish something for every of them. That actually kind of does sound familiar. I'm surprised that I hit that from the hip. That does sound familiar, but I don't feel like I've ever celebrated it.
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier.
We have the ball.
Spartan down! Taking damage. Enemy's hurt!
Wow, I'm amazed that that
Ball
worked.
dropped.
We've lost possession.
Enemy has the ball.
Overshield inbound.
Well, they're pretty just... Hold on.
Overshield available.
Enemy halfway to
Lame.
victory.
Wait, why is Rose...
They're close.
Oh, Hannah just went to the store, that's right. It's like, why is Rosalie's baby monitor in here?
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier.
We have the ball.
Good for you, buddy.
Enemy has the ball.
Oh, son of a...
Spiked him.
The guy took
Cover.
the ability I
Oh,
actually wanted
An
anyway.
ally has slain the carrier.
Here's an interesting thing I learned. That
We
you can
have the
actually
ball.
do that.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Allied carrier down.
Ball dropped.
Oh,
has
give
the
me
ball.
a break! Melee
drop.
dude, there you go. Jeez.
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
We have the ball.
S7 sniper available.
Ball dropped.
We've lost
I got
possession.
woken up by the
Enemy
sound
has the
of.
ball.
It sounded
Ball
like
dropped.
glass
We
moving
have the ball.
around earlier this morning, and at first I kind of wrote it off, mostly to be honest, because I was incredibly tired. And then whoop, suddenly I had this realization after what felt like 30 minutes of this. I had this realization that like, oh wait, hold on, the dogs might be in the office
We've
and they may
lost
have gotten
possession.
tangled in
Enemy
all
has
of
the
my
ball.
cables from my
Enemy
computer.
team nearing victory.
Overshield
Yeah, I
inbound.
was very tired. I wasn't thinking clearly,
Ball dropped.
obviously.
An ally has slain the carrier.
So I got out of bed, I rushed out of bed, I came in here into the office,
Ball dropped.
and
We have the
they
ball.
hadn't touched my computer, but they had moved the other desk. You guys can't see it. There are 3 desks technically in this office. There's another one in the corner where I used to stream from. And the top of it is glass, but the rest of it is like steel. And they had managed to somehow, and I don't know why,
Ball dropped.
like
Enemy has the
shimmy the desk
Allied carrier
like 3
down.
feet away from the wall.
Enemy has the ball.
Where am I going? What am I doing? Where am I going? What am I doing?
Ball dropped.
Oh no.
We have the ball.
Mistakes were made.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Round lost.
Man.
Facing elimination. Round 2. Ball incoming.
Feels so
We're
bad. I had a
not
physical
losing
with my
today.
doctor a couple of days ago.
Enemy has the ball.
I'm not particularly proud of any measure of my current health. Just to be fair. But of course, you know, he had some questions about like, hey, you know, what are you doing now? Because the last time I saw you,
Ball dropped.
you were
We
in
have
your
the ball.
20s, which was meant to be a joke. But he meant I was 20
Ball
the last
dropped.
time I saw him. I
Enemy has
haven't
the
had a
ball.
physical in a decade.
Take cover.
Anyway, yeah, it was 2011, I think, the last time I had a physical. And I was like, yeah, you know, this is what I do now. I make videos, I talk about alcohol, mixology, and stuff like that. And of course, eventually he's like, oh, well, I guess you must drink more than the average person. And none of this is meant to be a point of pride. But I told him,
Enemy halfway to
yeah, I
victory.
drink more. I know that I drink more than anybody reasonably should. And he was like, oh, okay, well, you know, do you have a specific number? And I told him, I don't, the reason I don't divulge that to chat, is not to remain aloof or anything stupid like that. It's, I'm terrified that somebody else will
Hostile
hear
carrier down.
what I do and they'll think,
Enemy has the ball.
hey, that's, you know, an acceptable
Ball
threshold. No, I'm always trying to relax. But for me, it's like drinking is like smoking cigarettes.
We
It's
have the ball.
some of the
Ball
easiest
dropped.
things that you could do to pass the time,
Enemy
in
has
my
the ball.
instance anyway.
Enemy team nearing victory. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Overshield available.
Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
Grenade was a hit.
Somebody pick up the skull, Jesus!
Try it from our
There we go.
dead hand.
Oh, Lord help me.
Ball dropped.
Everyone's over there in the meat grinder.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Oh, as well, my friend Grant says, I believe he will be online at
S7
9
sniper
o'clock our
inbound.
time. So he should be
Enemy has the
online
ball.
4 minutes ago. Which means he's probably online and waiting for me.
S7 sniper
Let's see, hold
available.
on. Flush him out.
Defeat.
Worth it. Where did it all go? Reading back over the comments. Growing up, like, for me, the thing that instantly, like, made my ears, like, preen back, and I would, like, sit up in my chair or, like, stand up from whatever I was doing, was the sound of my mom's shoes. I don't know a better way to describe this. There's just, like, if you've ever, like, lived in an old house, you kind of over time learn the gait and cadence and, like, timbre of what different footsteps sound like in your house. So, like, the most obvious example of this, if anyone has not experienced this, or you think you haven't, if you've ever heard your cat or a dog or something, like, running over, you know, a second story, or running in the second, like, even not even multiple stories, but, like, in the next room, but you know that that's your dog or your cat by the way that it sounds, like the or whatever that you hear from your cat running back and forth in your bedroom. You know that that's different from when you hear, like, the of, like, shoes moving over carpet. Does that make sense? Am I going off on a limb here? It's mixing metaphors. Going out on a limb? Hold on. Let me see if I have anything from Grant. No, it means we play at 9. It is 9:07, Grant. Where's my invite? It says I have a friend online. Well, no, that's so ironically, I believe this is my friend Joey, and I think this is Jacob, actually. Is he? No, he's not. I think actually all of the voice chats are empty currently. Interesting. Anyway, I don't think he wants to hop into, like, my server voice chat. I still need commando kills. I need an energy sword kill. I need defense, and then I need a fusion. 3 kill enemy Spartans with the fusion coil in PvP. I need 3 of those. Can I have 15 of these swaps. I'm gonna use one now. Earn cumulative player score in PvP matches. Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, I think big team battle is probably gonna be my best bet at getting the rest of those. Hold on. Nothing would please me more than to bother Grant with this, actually. In point of fact. Oh, so this brings up something before. I mentioned that English isn't my first language, which is true. It's a cop-out that I use comedically a lot and ironically a lot, but it's true. the reason, at least, that I hope it's funny, and not to like explain a joke, right? I can't make you guys laugh in retrospect. The reason I like the joke so much is because the way that I arrived at speaking English, and the same thing is true of my brother, the way that we arrived at speaking English was mostly informed by our father at home. Because when we would come home from school, where they would speak English, we would come home, we would tell them how much we got bullied, and then our our dad would respond in English. And that because he was also actively trying to learn English at the time, and my mom would try her best, but when it comes to like really complicated ideas and stuff, and you have to talk about like, you know, being selfish and stuff like that to kids, you don't want to miscommunicate anything. So sometimes she would default back to Spanish to communicate like really complex things to my brother and I. Because of that, we learned English mostly through our dad, and the way that we learned English is kind of the way that if you've ever met like a native German speaker speak English, that's very much the way my brother and I speak English. Like very rhetorically specific. Big words for big ideas, small words for small ideas, I guess. There's not really a good way to explain how this works. And the only reason I even thought of all of this is because I made a video, or actually not just one, I've made several videos where people are like, hey man, congrats, it took you 59 seconds to explain something I could have explained in 5.
Enemy team secured a power seed.
And it's just, it's funny to me, but the nature of the comment, I feel like there's got to be some validity to it. And so like I looked into it, and my dad's first language is from Belgium, where there are 2 main languages spoken. His first language was actually Flemish, and I thought, for all of my life, I thought his first language was French, because that's what he spoke to my brother and I. I learned his first language was actually Flemish, and Flemish is a dialect of Dutch. This is going to be a long chain of things here. I've put a lot of thought into this. Flemish is a dialect of Dutch. And Dutch is very similar to German. In fact, the German word for German is Deutsch.
Enemy team secured a power seed.
So, as well, my dad did speak German. I think it was Flemish, French, German, Spanish, English. I always think that there's a 6th one. I'm sure there is, I just don't remember what it is. But yeah, that was my dad, and that's the way in which my brother and I both learned English, through that kind of lens. But the premise is, and there's no right or wrong way to do this, but the premise kind of is that big words for big ideas, small words for small ideas. So there are many different kinds of languages. German is different from English, even though we're phonetically and grammatically similar. It's different from English insofar as you have big words that are constructed to specifically convey something that may be incredibly niche, but needs to be very specific. Like a really common example is a word like Schadenfreude, which is it's a German word for the pleasure derived from seeing other people suffer. And as bleak as that sounds, it more so, I'm looking at my radar making sure I'm not about to get killed here. It more so applies to
Drop wall acquired.
like 2 main things. Like when you feel good at seeing, like if you're competing with somebody for a promotion at work, you feel good seeing them like not do well because it means that they don't get your promotion. So that's one form of Schadenfreude. And then a second is like when you see a cartoon character slip on a banana peel and you're just like, oh man, that's really inconvenient. Shame on them. That's the other main one. So yeah, it's not like a weird sick perversion or anything like that. But yeah, that's how we learned English. Big words for big ideas, faster than using lots of small words.
Your team needs one
And
more
again,
power seed.
I think my brother... Yo, Isaac, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in, showing up in chat. I'm gonna not die here. Thank God I was looking at my screen. I lied, I am gonna die here.
Your team just scored.
Is that
Power
guy not
seed
gonna
stockpile incoming.
go into the room there? What? Lame.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Watch my back.
The enemy is at half power. Your enemies have one power seed remaining.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Lame. Fucking lame. God, it takes so long. Why isn't stealing stuff easier? Alright, I still need commando kills, sword kills, and if I get a sword, it may be from an ordnance drop. I think probably on this map. I don't think there's a sword. Or if there is, it's really hard to get to. There are two like secret areas on this map. Secret.
The enemy team has scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
So I wonder, could you move them by just like shooting them over?
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Initiating breach. Too far and you'll break connection.
Watch my back.
Pack signal strength degrading.
Hey, there we go.
Some meanie killed my
Oh
dad.
shoot! Oh, good. I'm running out of real estate on my mouse pad. Run into the get into the thing. Why? How is it not open yet? There we go.
Enemy carrier down. Now
Oh
take their
yeah, that's the stuff. All right, is this thing open yet or what?
stuff. Diving in.
Oh, what? Did I break the connection or something? I didn't even know that's a thing you could do. You teabag to greet each other in Halo. You don't do it in Destiny, but in Halo you do.
Confirmed.
Hey, listen here, buddy. Listen here, buckaroo. That's my sniper rifle. And your overshield. Yeah, fine. Go for it. You can have it.
One
I'm happy with
power
that.
seed closer.
There we go. That's my mating call.
We're one power seed closer.
Hey, there we go. This is great. I've got 3 kills with the commando so far.
Wheels en route.
That's 3 more than the best match I've had up until this point. I don't want to shoot that guy though, because he could probably kill me if he just turned around.
Your team has stolen an enemy power seed.
Oh, whoops. I guess I'm going to the enemy base. Why?
I do
Who let me
believe
do
they felt
this?
that one.
Ooh, they can't stop you.
What the
Incredible
heck?
performance, Spartan.
How? I had no idea what was going on that entire time. How did I survive, let alone get 2 kills? And one of them with the commando. I'm not gonna let that go. I fucking hate this gun. I hate it so much. Here close. Alright, can't steal. Enemy stealing your power seeds. You know what though? I am out here trying to do the same thing and no one is giving me credit. Alright. We're just two peas in a pod. Can I, like, if I...
Stolen power seed.
Oh, hey. Cool. Never mind. Let's not do that. That'd be cool. That'd be so cool. Wow. Yeah. Let's... Okay, that... What? Oh, hey, we're going this way. And we're gonna continue to go that way. All the way to our grave. Alright, what am I missing? I still need commando kills. I should need only 3 more. I need a sword kill, but I don't believe it's available on this map currently. And then I need to defend a point, which I can't do on a stockpile match. So, commando kills it is. That's what we're gonna focus on. Oh, I need... Not fusion rifle kills, or fusion coil kills. I need... There we go. Was the last one I think was also like a game specific one, I think. Hey, you know, we could all grab one of these and get back in this thing and all go back. Yeah. That you're the wrong way.
Has loaded a power seed.
Oh boy. Wow, this is embarrassing.
Enemy
For
team
everybody.
secured a power seed.
There we go.
We're
All
one
right.
power seed
No, how about you please let that guy back in? Drive forward. All right. It's okay. We had to let him go. We had to do it. We had to. Dear Lord. We basically hand delivered a seed to them. Oh, no, that makes sense as a bulldog. I wasn't sure what he hit me with at first.
Banshee inbound.
Man, you know you're old when your gray hairs are so fine that they just like sift through everything else and then just rest gingerly on your nose.
The enemy is at half power.
I'm the oldest 30-year-old I know. Prove me wrong. Hey, bud. Lame. Your gray hairs are so fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Isaac, you should play Halo.
Threat
It's free.
sensor acquired.
Though it's very, very different from Path of Exile, I will say.
Your enemies have 1 power seed remaining. Power
What?
seed
No, I don't-
stockpile incoming.
Okay, cool, great. I guess we're doing that then. That's a shotgun. That is a grappling hook. Oh no! I almost managed to Spider-Man my way away.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
I think I can manage that. Oh, like manage playing Halo? Oh god. They're gonna keep... What's like, it doesn't actually bother me that they do tickle the end of my nose. It bugs me because like when I inhale through my mouth, which I do because I am an ape, they get stuck to my teeth.
The enemy has stolen
Oh
the power
god,
seed.
fight the urge, just pull him out. Fight the urge. Fight the urge. Here we go. Wait, where did you get the what? Why does that dude have invisibility?
Banshee
The
inbound.
heck? Shields up! Look at me. I am the passenger now. Taking me to your leader. This is great. my god. I can't believe that went on as long as it did. Alright. We're going this way now. I've decided.
It's our lucky day. Ordnance drop inbound.
I always
enemy
hear
has
the
stolen
ordnance
a power
drops
seed.
and I never see them. I have no idea where they are.
Tangle's closing in.
I know some of you are thinking I should be less concerned with big weapons and more concerned with getting these big points. And to those people I say, no. Big weapon, better weapon. Better
The
weapon,
enemy
more
has
points.
loaded a power seed.
Son of a what the sh...
We're one power seed closer.
There we
The
go.
enemy has loaded a power seed.
The timing of the throw is kind of weird.
Ordnance drop incoming. Power seed loaded.
The enemy
Yeah.
is at half power. Your enemies have 1 power seed remaining.
Alright, I need 3 more commando kills. Let's see if I can manage that.
Your team has reached half power. Your team needs 1 more power seed.
Oh! The other 3! And one of them with a chain gun, of course. How did I not see that coming? Excuse you? Oh, he's okay. Jeez, just the scope on this thing is terrible. Why would you even let people zoom in on this? I'm gonna call myself out, and I'm sure I just don't know. I just don't know what that gun is supposed to be for. I know that. I know I'm stupid, but like, come on. Yes. Perfect. Oh no! Yes. Yes. Second chances. No! No! I am unworthy. But I feel like he's probably gonna...
Beautiful.
Makes sense. I mean, that's the only thing you should want to do up there.
Your team has stolen an enemy power seed.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Your team has stolen an enemy power seed.
Pick up the sniper rifle. Do it.
The enemy has stolen a power seed.
Dynamo grenades acquired.
There's not gonna be a commando near here. I need
The
to
enemy has stolen a power seed.
cheat.
The enemy has
I need to
stolen
figure
a
out how
power
to be
seed.
very sneaky about
The
collecting these
enemy has
kills.
stolen a power seed.
Oh, hey, guy. Yeah, you
Not going out
forget
on
you
a
ever
lost
saw
battle.
me.
One more match.
You didn't see anything. All right, so probably about 5 matches like that, and I'll have the cumulative score 1. And I need 4 more commando kills, not 3. Hop right back in. Downloading and installing now. Probably gonna play later this week. Okay, sick. Let me know when. Unless I'm like cleaning the bar that day or watching Rosalie, which I do almost every other day. Yeah, let me know what day. What if I just went through my friends list and used that to just like join? Grant is on Halo Infinite. He is
Act fast,
online.
Spartan.
What if I just click join game? What if I just show up? I'll just jump in when you're streaming. Okay, cool. Isaac has added you to the friends.
Slay 'em all.
I thought-
No mercy.
How have? Oh, I guess I've only ever seen you play or heard you play or talk about playing Path of Exile. I think. Oh, that makes sense.
Grenade out.
What is going on? Cool, he died. Sure. Okay, is the controls are a little bit weird for this one. The clutch is not clutch. Yeah. You play ranked arenas or only big arenas? I played ranked to get placed, and then after that, if I don't have a friend online with me, it just doesn't really feel worth it to risk my rank, I guess. I don't know. I get frustrated easily too, and it's too easy to blame your teammates when you're playing like solo, which just makes me super tilted, makes me extra toxic, so I just avoid that stuff.
Grapple shot acquired. Oh, no. Oh, God, lame. Oh, I had got this really sweet comment on one of my TikToks recently about how I had inspired an NPC in somebody's D&D game, which I thought was very flattering, because like it's one thing, and it's not less or more or anything, but like I am more used to like players taking inspiration for their characters than a DM taking inspiration for an NPC. So it was novel for me, and I thought that was really cool. So I was like, hey, tell me more about this person that's based on me. And my name is Nico, and the NPC's name is, I think, Marco, but it's an abbreviation of Marconi. And so I said jokingly, as a DM myself, you'll be lucky if they don't just call him Macaroni, which is objectively true, let's be honest. Overshield obtained.
fire into command. Oh, there's the invisibility. And we're coming back. You can hear the indecision in my fingers just mashing away at the keys. So you told him to tell them, wait, hold on. So you just told them to call him Macaroni? No, I was mostly like, that's actually a really cool name. But if your players are anything like mine, they're probably just going to call him Macaroni. Which is also, for the record, what I would do if I was a player, like, and somebody told me that there was any NPC called Marconi. Oh my god, now I'm getting all brain tied. I thought I was about to say Marcoroni. Lame, faking lame. Straight to jail. Marco Roni may be my next D&D character. You don't know. He's gonna be a Gloomstalker fairy who talks like he's from Staten Island. Hey! That's not even the correct hey, I feel like, for Staten Island. Hey! Hey, that's better. There we go. Getting ready for when I have to audition for Pete Davidson in his 20s. When I'm in my 40s. That's a shield down there, because you know, you can never have enough protection.
Spartan.
Oh, that's not better. Good. Great. Fantastic. Yes. Kill it. Where? Hold on. Wait. Where did I get the commando that I had before? That's not the gun I need. Better than the gun I have, but not the gun I need. Who needs protection? Am I right? Oh, Lord. Somebody broke into my house. And they're so hot. It's my girlfriend. I mean, my girlfriend. It's not funny anymore. Oh man, it looks like that's Grant right there.
That's Grant.
Oh, he's not in voice chat right now. I respect that. Like, I understand it's... Yes. Rocket launcher on the back of a mongoose.
Some friends.
It's as crazy as it sounds. Yes.
Ammo reserves depleting.
And with style, no less.
I am unreasonably satisfied over this right now. Don't stop. What?
the fuck? Oh, cool. Sick. I'll take it. Oh no, now I have to use this thing? Jeez, this is not going to be consistent.
The ride.
Gotta go. Take care. Hey, Isaac, thank you for tuning in, sticking around, showing up in chat. I do appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you in the next live stream. Until then, take care, man. Well, rockets on the back of the mongoose seem to work out pretty well because you only start out with 4 rockets, and I believe we ended up with 4 kills because we cleaned up with that double kill there at the end. Okay, goal-oriented brain for 1 second. Let me make sure I know where to find a commando on this map. Which, I mean, the match is almost over, and I've gotten 2 of the 4 kills I think that I needed. Yeah? Nope, not gonna let's get rid of that guy.
Nab the commando.
Was there, did I see? No. If I did, maybe they died already. That looks like enemy fire. Maybe they're low on shields from taking a hit from a rocket. Or maybe they are dead and those were their weapons. Good talk. Wait, hold on. Oh shit. See, that's the thing, is like, I also can't sneak up behind people and like headshot them, or not headshot. I can't sneak up behind somebody and then melee them and then try and take them down with the gun, because if you melee somebody from behind, they die. Unless they have overshields.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Ooh, smart man, taking the wasp
Okay.
immediately. Whoa! Perfect, great. Now I guess I need... Just doing the worm. Across the map. Okay, cool. Goal brain. Nice ragdoll skill. Hey yo, that ragdoll got some moves though.
Your team has come out on top.
Show enough. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this live stream. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, sticking around, showing up. I do appreciate it. It's been just about 2 hours here, and I'm waiting for Hannah to get back so that we can have some dinner and just some family time in general. Thank you all for tuning in, sticking around, showing up. My next live stream is going to be tomorrow, same time, same place. I'm going to be live streaming from here, and I'm probably going to be playing Halo or New World, but if there are any updates, those will be on Twitter and Discord. So if you haven't already, follow me there. And until next time, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully we see you all next time. And take care. Be good to each other. Good night.